Good afternoon, everybody. How the devil are you? I didn't put people in the background. There's Nick.
So
Nicky,
who's your website?
shouting in the background.
That's right. You've just been on Wayne's Live. No, that's all right.
You're fine. Just get the bloody ironing done.
Yeah, just get the iron done, Wayne said.
Right, guys. Okay. As you can see, we've got Mark in today and we've got Steve in today. They're going to be keeping us up to date with the chat and hopefully keeping you amused. I'll put them guys in the background for the moment. Okay, change camera and let you see what we're going to be doing. Right, I've got a piece of ash on the lathe at the moment. It's about 14 inches diameter by about 1.5 inches in depth. Now, this is a fairly simple turn. This is. I'm not doing a hell of a lot with it. What I'm doing, it's another sort of wall hanging that I'm doing, and I'm going to turn this into a Viking shield. So the colours that I'm doing, what I'm going to be doing, I've got another piece of ash. I've got a piece of end grain ash here, and that's basically going to be turned into the boss that goes in the middle. So that's going to have metallic paint on, the metallic reactive paint, so it turns sort of rusty. Then I'll probably have a band going round, which will be metal reactive paint as well, and probably a band around the outside as well. And that's just to sort of show the metallic banding that would hold the shield together. I may well, once I've done the outside and done a bit of colouring on here, I may well take it off the lathe and give it a battering with an axe and a hammer, just to make it look old and bruised.
Like us.
We'll see how we get on. Yeah, a bit like myself. We'll see how we get on. Right, I'll start turning and I'll let the guys carry on and let me know who's in the chat.
You want me to do it, Mark? Or do you want to
Yeah, before you do that a sec.
Yeah.
Steve, Mark Pritchard's asked me to read out a comment which Wayne and I both commented on, and we thought it was very nice. Mark Pritchard says, I would like to thank Wayne, myself, SK, Mike Walt, Rob, TJT, Terry Gray, Keith, Hodgepodge, and everyone else that's been doing live shows this year. Thank you all so much for sharing your knowledge.
No problem.
Absolutely no problem, Mark. Thank you for commenting. Go on in, Steve. Where you go, bud?
Right, we have Colin from Wood Wizardry, Paul Lockwood, Brian at Hartwood Turning, Mark Pritchard. Thank you very much for that nice comment, Mark. Very much appreciated. Pete from Twisted Tree, Spinning Wood, Dodger. Let's have a look. God, they can chat, can't they? Mark, the Gentleman Woodturner.
Yeah, I escaped.
You had a super chat from Pete from Twisted Trees for £15, Wayne.
Oh, thank you, Pete.
He's put happy Yule, Wayne, and thank you. Get your bottle on me.
Thanks very much, Pete. Much appreciated.
John S, Colin Izzard, Mike U. Tommy's Wood Workshop, Malcolm Douglas, Midnight Joker, Mike, Hodgepodge, Robert. Benjamin, hi Ben. Loving to Turn. Brett Beancroft, is that? Beancroft?
Yeah.
Guy Prout.
Yeah.
Guy Prout. Ian Leonard. Paul Lockwood. John Hayes. Some geezer called SK Crafters in here a lot. David Miller.
Dodgy buggeries.
Dodgy. Alex Lambie. Lawrence. Oh, I can't. I'm not. Bug. What's that one, Mark? Lawrence.
Lawrence Brigager.
Yeah, that one. Harry McDill. Jennifer Stroughton. Afternoon, Jennifer. Andy
Hi,
H.
Jennifer.
Andy H. Lawrence, I said that one. Harry's Wood Creation. Afternoon, Barry. Hope you're well. Steve Dobbins.
Paul Smith. Don S.
I think that's about it, innit? Steve has just joined as well. So good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. Oh, Nick Castle's just joined. Good afternoon and welcome. Hope everybody's having a great, start to the week. Anyway.
As always, everyone, if you've got a question for Wayne, or Steve, or myself, but mainly Wayne, drop a couple of question marks before your questions so we spot it in the chat, please.
Now, this bit here, this is where this bit here, obviously being where a bit of the bark's been, I might take some of that out. I might leave some of it in just to, since how it's going to be a bit of a rustic shield-like thing.
Make sure you don't bite your fingers, Terry. If not, you'll be all right. It's a piece of ash, Jennifer.
Yeah, it's a piece of ash, Jennifer. It's quite a nice piece of ash as well.
That'd be a nice piece of ash, really, couldn't it?
To tell you the truth, it's a bloody hard piece of ash as well.
Sounds hard.
Right,
What's the chunk out at the back, Wayne? When you spin it around, is that where a knot spin?
There.
No, round the other way. Keep going. Keep going.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where a knot's been. I'll leave that in as well.
Yeah. So Paul Lockwood's asking, why do people, when they've got a nice piece of wood and a nice piece of grain, they want to colour it?
No, I've got the perfect answer for that. Absolutely perfect answer. Because it's my piece of wood and I'll do what I want with it.
There you go, Paul. That's why. David Heath just joined. Good afternoon, David.
Now, I am going to put a mortise in this. But the mortise is going to have straight sides. It's not going to be dovetailed because obviously I'm wanting to put a tenon onto this piece to actually mount it into the mortise, to glue it into the mortise.
Jiggy Shed has joined. Good afternoon. And who else did I say? Oh, James Cassidy has just joined as well. Good afternoon, guys.
Hey, James.
Hi, James. Hi, Dixie.
Just going to straighten this up a little bit. Right, what I'll do now, I'll start creating a couple of bands on this. That would have been the metal straps. Now I've looked at lots of designs for Viking shields, and quite a lot of them they don't have a sort of double band on. There's quite a lot of painting on the Vikings ones that I've looked at, which I'm not going to be doing. It's just going to be the metallic reactive paint I'm going to be doing. So what I'm wanting is a couple of beads. Let's see, around about there. Let's clean this bit out of this. We'll put another bead in here.
That is what Creations event. We can't stay long today. We just want to say a big thank you to all you guys. Stayed alive. You've all been such an inspiration to me personally. Merry Christmas to you all. Thank you, Barry.
Just need to give this a bit of a sharpen. Bear with me a couple of minutes.
Robert
I
Donald's
think
just joined. Hi, Robert. Keith from Wood Circle Woods as well. Hi, Keith.
I think Jamie is going to be starting to have some practice with traditional tools.
Oh, nice.
I was giving him a hand on Saturday to get his gouges sharpened on the Pro Edge via StreamYard link.
Hi, Keith.
Good afternoon, Keith. Robert Stewart is. Oh, no. Has Robert Stewart been in before? He has, but I didn't know if I called him out. Afternoon, Robert, if I didn't.
Hey, Robert.
There we go.
Neil Gould has just joined. Just a quick hello, as my phone reception is rubbish.
And then again, I'll put the bead here. And another one.
John Hayes has asked a question.
No, what I'm going to do here is the majority of the turning that's getting done is basically on this side. This is going to be the outside of the shield. And what I'm doing, I've made one area here, which is going to represent a metal band for holding what would have held the wood together. And I'm making another area here for doing the same thing. And then on the flip side, when I do the flip side, all I'm really going to do on the flip side is straighten it off. That's all I'm going to do on the flip side. It's going to be a bit like a wall hanging. And I'm probably going to be sending it down to a good friend of mine, so he can maybe want to hang it in the workshop or whatever. I might be doing a bigger one next week. This is basically one of my regular practice pieces. I might be doing a bigger one next week for on the VB. Andy and I discussed that, and I thought I'd have a go doing one on the VB, but I thought I'd have a bit of practice first, just to see how it goes. Now, I'm not particularly bothered about the wood being rough. I will obviously sand it, but I'm not that concerned about it being rough. It is supposed to be an old type of shield. There we go. Oh.
So we've got a gentleman join, Tommy Tango Parker. Hi, everyone. Welcome, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy.
Tom. Pete's got a question.
Yep.
Does anyone else use a cabinet scraper, or is it just me that screws up cuts enough to need one?
I've never used a cabinet scraper on turning, I've got to say.
Hi, Neil. Neil Gould's in.
Hey, Neil.
I've got to ask, what's a cabinet scraper?
Cabinet scraper is used on flat wood. Once you've done your planing on flat wood, you use a cabinet scraper to get it really, really smooth.
All right, okay.
It's like a flat-bladed knife, isn't it? You just draw it towards yourself.
Okay. Henry Morgan's just joined. Hi, Henry.
Hi, Henry.
Good afternoon.
Mark Thornton. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark. That's at least 3 marks in now, so that's all right.
Marks have taken the world.
We've always ruled the world. We just don't boast about it.
The Steves are deplenishing, and the Marks are taking over. Marks and what was the other one? Roberts are taking over the world.
We've ruled the world for centuries. We just let everybody else think they do.
So Ian Chappell joined. Hi, Ian. Welcome. And Tommy Tango Pargo. I'm with Northumbrian Woodturning Association.
A very good club.
Is that in your neck of the woods then, Wayne?
No, it's over in the northeast.
Right.
I think that I may well be wrong here, but I think that's the same club that Helen Bailey belongs to.
Right. Okay.
63 Ken Clark is in. Hi, Ken.
Hi, Ken. Good afternoon. Hope you are well. Benjamin's put, there was another Benjamin the other day. I felt like I needed to take him out. It's a bit aggressive, Ben.
See, I read that as a take him out for a drink.
Oh,
Then maybe you're right.
take him out.
Yeah. I don't think he meant like order a hit on him or anything.
Oh, right. He might have done. Steve Scott has just joined. Hi, Steve. That's it. It's brought the numbers back up now. It's equal. Steve's and Mark's. Hi, Wayne and everybody. Just my first finial looks like a piece of on a chessboard. Sorry, another Steve. That's all right. We don't mind the Steve. Pete from Just Tree Steve. A flexible bit of metal usually comes in a flat or curved version in a pack. Works on birds. Oh, right.
I'm going to be doing finials on Friday.
Christmas Day.
Rex B's in. Hi, Rex.
Good afternoon, Rex.
Says, hi all, happy Monday. Thanks for all the weekend demonstrations. Fantastic instructors.
Where were they? Did I miss them?
Yeah, I must have been asleep.
There was one or two on yesterday. I think they were after yours, Steve.
Oh, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Because they don't call me a professional for sure.
All right, I'm just going to put some acrylic sand and sealer on.
Rex B, Steve, you were great too.
Thanks, Rex, for the boost, for the confident boost there.
Nothing like an afterthought.
And Steve, your live weren't too bad either. Past the time. Got me out watching EastEnders.
Pete says, hi James, Steve, Robert, Mark.
Right, what I'll do, I'll use now. The thing is, don't want to have this shiny, or do want to have it not as shiny.
I'd go not as shiny. It's going to be a shield.
A Saturn would be good, I think.
Don't really want a shiny shield, do you?
No, all I'm going to do with this, I'll put some grit on, just on the parts that I'm going to get painted. Right, inside here. Inside here. And around the edge. There's quite a bit of weight difference in this piece, as you can see. It's not that balanced. It keeps on dropping.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Is that because of the knots in it?
Yeah.
Now, it's basically the difference between... It doesn't show up as much on this. You can really tell when you get a nice piece of olive ash. And you can actually tell the difference between the sapwood and the heartwood. Because the heartwood tends to be heavier than the sapwood.
Were you by any chance trying to say the differentiation?
That was it.
And that's without the alcohol.
Oh no, I wouldn't have had alcohol. I would have been able to see it.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to knock a bit of the shine off that grit. Let's have a look how that looks.
John Hayes has said Viking Shield pattern design on a lidded box or a bowl would be nice with inlay and finials.
And a captive ring, why not?
Oh, no.
Right then.
Sorry, everybody in the chat is wondering who Jennifer said hello babes to. We're all thinking it's us.
She always calls me babes.
Me too.
I get the impression that's probably going to be to Mark, to tell you the truth.
No, what would she say?
Yeah, that's
What
what I
would she
thought.
say?
No,
That's boring.
it'll be Mark.
That's boring if she says it to Mark.
No, don't bring me down.
Oh, you snuggle bucket. Is that to me, Ben? Mark's, but it's definitely not me.
I'm still in with a chance then.
Tom Tango Parker is asking if Wayne is putting a captive ring on that. I don't think he will, Tom.
No, I don't think I will.
I think you got two hopes.
Yeah, you might see some captive rings on Friday.
Oh,
Dangling the carrot there. John Hayes is asking what you're going to use for the rivets, or what you're going to add.
Actually, on this one, seeing as how this one's a practice, I'm not actually putting rivets in. I was saying to Mark before I started,
I know the reason.
I was certain I had some upholstery pins somewhere, but I said to Mark, I think the last time I saw them was 2020. So if I've still got them, God knows where they are. But yeah, there may well be captive rings happening on Friday when I do some finials and goblet stems and things like this.
Pete said he's not watching on Friday then. In that case, I'm not watching.
I think that needs a shake up again. It's not.
Questionnaire.
I've just answered it.
Oh. Jappy's just joined. Hi, Jappy.
Hey, Yappy. How you doing, mate?
Let's turn the speed down.
So what colours? What make of colour is that, Wayne? Is that?
This is an iron metal reactive paint.
Right. Okay.
And the way these paints are done is that they put their powdered metal into the paint. So when you spray the reactor on, the reactor obviously reacts with the metal. And seeing as how this one's iron, once I put a second coat on, and I'll probably put a second coat of iron on, and I might put a coat of brass or copper. But what it does, the reactor obviously reacts with the paint, and with the copper, it'll turn it green, and brass, it'll turn green. But with the iron, it'll turn it a rust colour.
Nice. Where do you get those from? Shall I see if I can find a link for them?
Right, you'll be able to buy, in the UK, you can buy them from Gold Leaf Products. That's the name of the website. They are very expensive. If you're in the US, you can get them from 10 Second Studios. And again, they're quite expensive. I got mine from 10 Second Studios. I got them a few years ago. Martin Saban Smith was going to be importing them. He got a few sets in, as a sample to sell to people. Luckily enough, he was doing this at UKIS, so I bought a set, but with customs and import duties and things like this, it wasn't going to be a viable product to sell. So he ended up, that was the only lot that he actually got.
Okay.
I'll just go pop out for a second. Back in a sec. Somebody's at my
Yeah.
door.
All right, mate. Right, what am I looking
Now,
for?
what you're supposed to do is leave these to dry naturally for a couple of hours before you put the second coat on and the reactor. But seeing as how we're doing a demo, I'll see if I can get this done just doing drying with the dryer. I'll use copper because the copper comes out a really nice green. I'll put bits of copper on, I'll put bits of iron back on, then I'll use the reactor.
I can't actually find them on their website.
What? Gold Leaf Products?
Hmm.
Oh, it's definitely there.
What's the make of the paint, do you know?
Well, I don't know. You'll have to go into the, if you look under, once you're in Gold Leaf Products, if you look under metal reactive paints.
Right, under home. The only thing that's on their front page is real gold, real silver, imitation, Guild and Supply style seal, and knives and pads, Guild tools, tips, brushes, and burnishing, acetone, no, Abalone, veneered cheating, and Colin Gill products. That's all what's on their front page.
Strange, because I'm sure it was there that I found metal reactive paints when other people were looking for them.
Let me see if I can type it in the Google search and see what comes up.
I'm back.
He's back.
I'm back.
So metal reactive paint.
Colin, you found your live center yet?
No, he messaged me yesterday saying that I sent him a list for the one I had. He said he still can't find it.
Is it the live center or his drive center?
Live for the end, I think. That's what he said it was.
I was just wondering, seeing as how he put something in the chat earlier on saying that he lost it when he was putting the chuck on. I was just wondering why he had to do anything with the live center when he was putting the chuck on. Right, so that's the second coat, if you like, gone on there. So I'll just give it a quick spray with the reactor. Now, if you do ever use these types of products and you are using, it's called Verde pattern, that's what this is called. Make sure you have got any bits of metal, bedways, anything like this covered up, because this will rust immediately, anything.
Dr. Bob's in. Hi, Dr. Bob.
Hi, Dr. Bob. I think I found it, Mark Wayne. I think I found it. That was on Gold Leaf. But that's on that's called Gold Leaf Suppliers, not Gold Leaf.
Oh, right, sorry.
Right,
Different.
so if I'll put the link in for their page for that, the kits. There's 3 different kits. There's a Metal Effect, which is rust paint kit, and blue bronze, and there's a copper paint. So if I put the one in for the page, then people can decide what they want to look at. But they're not cheap. That's £75 a kit.
They go a hell of a long way, though.
Yeah, I would imagine they do.
I think the kit there are. I mean, this. Seeing as how we're in the country, we're prone to getting rodents and stuff in. And the last bottle of my Verde, a bloody mouse had chewed through it and it leaked out all over the place. I hope it's still the bloody mouse. And that cost me 40 quid plus customs to order it from the States.
Yeah. Well, the kit, you get quite a lot in the kit, to be honest. You get the sealer, the rust, obviously what makes it react. Then you get a metal primer, and then the iron finish thingy. You get 2 brushes and a stirring stick. So it's quite a bit in the kit. It doesn't say what size the bottles are. Oh, here we go. 237 milliliters. So that's quite a lot in it.
That's quite a lot. Right, what I'll do, I'll flip this round while that paint's drying.
Die's got to go. See you later, Die.
I'll flip this round. I'll get the back straightened off and finished. While that's drying, as the lathe's spinning, it should be getting it dried off anyway. And then once that's done, once I get this back straightened off and finished, I'll come back and do the boss that goes in the center. That'll need to get painted as well.
So I've been chatting away to myself for minutes there, and I realised I was muted.
Did you get a decent conversation or not?
Yeah, just the usual rubbish.
I don't know. Every time I'll get a decent conversation with myself.
At 81 watching, Wayne.
Nice.
Hey, thanks, James. We got there in the end. Yeah, you're right.
I'll just clean out this mortise again because I am going to remount it. Let's get that quickly sanded off.
That'd chuck off some material.
Hey?
That certainly chuck off some material.
Yeah.
When you sound like that. Mark Pritchard, gotta go. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Happy Xmas and New Year, and hope it's better year for everyone. Thanks again. You're welcome,
Back
Mark.
Cheers, Mark.
Thank you. Let's just hope 2021's a bit better year.
Right. Now I can finish the back of this at another time. Get it all properly finished off, but we'll want to see how this is going to turn out. Let's see if this has started to dry yet. Some of it has. I've got a couple of bits that I'm going to have to sand back. It's just starting to go green now, parts of the copper one. In fact, I don't want that in there. Well, there's a couple of bits where the paint has actually jumped out with the lathe spinning that fast, so I'll just quickly sand that. Not that it matters too much. I'll just give it a quick sand anyway. There's just a bit here.
Mark Sorry, Mark Wayne.
Go on.
Mark Strawton's right time to go. Chores to be done before I get found out I've been watching YouTube long.
Cheers, Mark.
I don't know if you can see, but just parts of here where the copper is, that's starting to turn green. What I'm going to do now is turn the center boss. I'll put that up there for now. Yeah. I think this is going to be too big to fit into the lathe like that, but we'll have a look.
Oh, Andy H is a bit of a sweet talker, isn't he? I've had quite a good year this year. For a start, I met you lot. Oh, Andy, you're a sweet talker.
Yeah.
Obviously doesn't know me that well.
Or me.
Nah, that's not going to work.
Jabby's got to go. See you later, Jabby. Don't work too hard, mate.
Think what you're doing, Wayne. Think what you're doing.
Jennifer Strawton's put, he is supposed to be shopping.
Oh,
You're in trouble, Mark. Mark's in trouble.
right, I'll just get this quickly lined up. I'm just going to eyeball the center of this.
One thing I've learned in life, marks are always in trouble. It's just the depth that varies.
Is that why you built a depth gauge?
Yeah.
And it doesn't work, so that's why he's in
Oh, here we go. Rich the Beard has just joined. Hi, Rich. Hope you're well.
Hiya, Richard.
Hey, Rich.
Benjamin, anyone got the Axminster cylinder jaws? Wondering how they compare to the O'Donnell jaws.
What do you mean cylinder jaws?
Is that the A? The A's or the A plus?
Ooh. Hodgepodge has put, Steves are always trying to dig themselves out of holes or fill it with a coin. I can't afford to keep filling with coins, Robert, because I'd be skinned if I did that.
So funny.
the actual investment I've got in coins to fill bottoms of bowls must be more than what I've actually paid out on materials. Kevin Howard, Howell, welcome. Just joining for the first time. Glad I found you. Sounds like an interesting gathering. We're always here for a bit of fun, Kevin. That's for sure.
Thank you. Right, I'm going to put a bit more reactor on that shield. It's not actually changing colour the way I want it to.
Grisky Wood Creations has just joined. Good afternoon. And Baz has just joined with his pot noodle.
Baz
Hi,
must
Baz.
be on
Sorry.
Well, I see Seth coming as well. Yeah, Brickhouse Craftworks. Seth. Hi, Seth. How you doing? Hi, all. Sorry I'm late. Work's been busy this morning.
Yeah, that'll do nicely. What I'll do, I'll just take off that nub right at the centre there with my skew chisel. Move that out of the way.
Bobby from Trinot has just joined. Hi, Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
Baz Starkey. All right, Wayne. Been a while.
Hiya, Baz. How you doing?
Hey, Baz.
I must admit, last time I had a pot noodle, it didn't taste very nice at all.
Oh, that's what I have for my lunch every day.
Is it really?
Yeah, not the pot noodle ones, a different make, but that's what I tend to have for my lunch every day.
Baz has put a bit of an oriental for me. Sticky Rib King pot. No, never heard of them.
Yeah. They're nice, they are. I can eat those.
Like I say, last one I had didn't taste very nice at all. Not like when you're a kid. They always taste different when you're younger, don't they?
Right, I'm going to just quickly take this down. It's going to be sort of a conical type of shape.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Chisky. Chisky Wood Creation said, awful quiet in the house this morning. He's lost his 13-year-old dachshund this weekend.
Oh,
sorry to hear that.
Yeah. No, worse.
Miss T Woodturn has just joined. Hi, Miss T.
Hiya, T.
Hi, Miss T.
Ah, so they're healthy. Pot noodles are healthy for you. That's why they don't taste so nice.
Pete says these French folks certainly dine well at lunchtime.
Yeah.
With
croissant in one hand.
Le pot noodle.
Croissant in one hand.
Happy with that being noodle cuisine. Baz, Wayne's making a Viking shield.
Supposedly.
Allegedly.
What sort of time are we on, guys?
50 minutes.
Okay.
Yes, Baz. Bit of colouring, well, no texturing today, just a bit of colouring with some iron and brass, was it?
Copper.
Reactive paints.
Just give that a quick spray with sand and sealer.
Stuart in Greeny. Is it in Greeny? Greeny. Hi everyone, late again.
Hi, Stuart.
Stuart Ingrill.
Ingram, mate. Tell you, us Norfolk boys, we can't. We're all retards, I'm telling you. You give me something to pull apart, I'm fine. You give me a name to read, I'm screwed. Big time.
Stuart's from the Channel Islands.
Oh, Zash, right. Baz Stock is asking what timber it is. Zash.
Ah.
It's a nice piece of ash.
Shame to colour it.
That's ash with an H, not with two S's.
Pete from Twisted Dreams, must be coffee o'clock. Just tried sanding with a Velcro pad. I don't usually work very well, Pete.
Yeah. Burnishing, more like.
It could be a long while if you're sanding with it. So by just daubing it on, putting a base coat on mine and daubing it on, you get different rusting effects. Is that what you do?
Yeah. What will happen is that the reactor will act more on the bit that's had two coats. Where'd I put my copper? Oh, he's off again, putting stuff down. We'll do that. Give that a... You're not really supposed to use a hot air gun on this because it'll obviously dry the reactor out before it has time to react with the paint. So you might not see the effect of this immediately. What I'll probably have to do is wait until later on this afternoon and put some photographs on. But I'll just get some. I'm just going to use super glue for this. I'll bring over the shield. I might give it a couple of smacks with an axe or something just to show some that it's
not too hard, so that's split.
Yeah, no, I'll chop it across the grain. He says while he tries to get the super glue opened.
They should make super glue tubs out of something that super glue don't stick to, shouldn't they? Really? Well, there are plastics that super glue won't stick in there, so you'd think they'd make the tubs out of it.
The inner workings of SK's mind.
There's no workings, mate. It's just an open, vast space with a molecule floating around in this vast vacuum. That's all there is.
Brickhouse Craftworks has got a question.
Yeah.
Wayne, getting into colouring. Notice they spelled it with a U just for us.
Yeah.
It's the only way to spell it properly.
Proper.
Getting into colouring of any sort seems it could be a bit of an investment. Maybe I'm wrong, but where do you recommend to start?
Wood stains and dyes. They tend to be that's the wrong bloody thing I'm doing on this stupid person. Wood stains and dyes, I reckon, is the best place to start. Just see if I can line this grain up. I think that's shoved in there. Oh, that fell out.
See, they should make the super glue tin out of a bit of wood like that.
Hodgepodge.
He's always pushing it. He's always getting close to the line, isn't he, Robert?
Hodge says that brown bit fell out of your ash, Wayne.
Yeah, it did.
It's not sticky. I don't want to stick.
There you are. Super glue won't stick to ash.
Is it because the gap's a little bit too big underneath it, mate?
I thought I'll tell you the truth, it's probably because I didn't make the tenon on the boss bit long enough.
Can you not put it around the rim of the bit you got in your hand?
Oh, needs a few dabs.
Tournage de Bois in. Hello, Tournage.
Good afternoon. If they do the old-fashioned way, Wayne, stick a screw through the back.
No, there's a plan, Steve.
It won't fall off in.
Come on, stick.
Don't like it. Is it because it's got that acrylic sand and sealer on, do you think?
No, it doesn't got acrylic sand sealer on the back. I didn't put any into the mortise either.
Oh, okay. Did you Yorkshire grit it, though?
No. And it's just started to go off. I'm getting a little bit of white there like you usually do when you use accelerator.
So Baz has got to go. See you later, Baz. Have a good day, mate.
See you, Baz. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon, even though you're at work.
Dave Miller's got to go. Have to go. I'll catch up with you later. All the best, everyone. Have a happy Christmas and a New Year. You too, David.
Just getting rid of some of the bits where the accelerator's gone white. I can get that sorted before I take photographs. That's it. Right, now the copper is still orange at the moment. It hasn't turned green yet. But you should be able to see the type of effect that I'm after. Let's just change camera. Come on, work. Thank you. Wrong one. That one. There we are.
Nice.
A
nice,
goodly shield.
like I said, the ones that I've seen, the Viking ones that I have seen, have actually been a lot more colourful than this. They've had lots and lots of bright colours on. But I'm really hoping that with the accelerator, some of this copper has started turning green. It'll just take a wee while to do that. I'll maybe put a bit more of the reactor on there, but just something a bit different. I mean, I've done these metal reactive paints before where the bits have gone green before the end of the show. Obviously, that hasn't happened today. Bit of a
Trevor
shame.
Duran's just made it in. Hi, Trevor.
Hi, Trevor. Henry Morgan asked you a question, Wayne. Wayne,
Yep.
how is the flooding?
Everything is okay at the moment. The waters basically started receding yesterday. There's still water in the field, but it's not as bad as what it was. And weather forecast for the rest of the week is dryish, let's say. I think there's a few showers out and about, but it's mainly going to be dry. So hopefully we'll be okay. And thanks very much for asking. We're just going to, right. I'll close it there, guys. I'll get, this will probably take a couple of few hours for the reactor to react, and then I'll get a photograph up on the socials. Cheers, Alex, and we'll see how it goes. I will be back on Wednesday. I'll probably do a box on Wednesday with some colouring, maybe texturing. I might even use some of the either put an inlay in the top or use some of the metal powders from Hampshire Sheen. I might use some of them in the top with some texturing as well. So it'll be a box or something on Wednesday night. I will be in on Friday. I will be in on Christmas Day, like I've said, just for about an hour or so, my usual time. And I'm going to be doing some finials, probably with some colouring as well. Because a lot of the time when you're doing, unless you've got money to buy the likes of ebony and African blackwood and things like this, finials look really, really nice when the black against a contrasting wood. So I tend just to use either black gloss paint or ebonizing lacquer, something like that. So that's what we'll do on Wednesday. We'll have a bit of play with finials and thin stems and things like this. And just for Pete, I might do a captive ring.
Just for Pete.
Just for Pete.
My work here is done.
Oh, now there was somebody on you know the thin stemmed flower things that people do. There was somebody on one of the Facebook sites said, I don't know if this is an original idea or not. When they've done one, I said, well, I think the first one I did was 1988, so I don't think it's original. Right, guys, I'm going to hit the button. I'll just say a big thank you to everybody who's come in today. I'm not going to wish anybody Merry Christmas until Friday, since how that would be Christmas Day.
And he's a bar humbug anyway.
Yeah, and I'm a bar humbug anyway. Everybody who knows me knows that. But I'll say goodbye for now. Thanks for coming along. I'm pleased you enjoyed it, and I'll get some photographs up later. Cheers, guys.
See you later, guys. Have a good day.
Bye.